Hello guys, I hope you all are doing great. So, welcome to our YouTube channel of Python programming course for beginners. And in this video, we are going to cover the part 11 dictionaries in Python. So, let us continue with our lecture. So, first, we are going to understand what the dictionary is. So, a dictionary is a built in data structure used to store data in form of key value pair. Unlike each key is dictionary is unique and is used to access corresponding value uh, quickly. Unlike list and tuple, dictionary do not use indexes. Instead, they use keys to retrieve value. Dictionaries are created using curly bracket or dictionary constructor. So, a dictionary is a sequence of key value pair such as like this. As you can see, here's a key and here's value. So it is a series of like this. And unlike list and tuple, it do not uses indexes to find the values. It uses the key. If you need to find the what is value, then you need to use the key. So for that, so this is how the dictionary is being created. You can create it by a dictionary by name, whatever name you want to. After that, here's a key and here's a value. We dictionary contain three in this. In dictionary, it is contain three keys and three key value pairs and is associated with corresponding value. If you look here at the example, this is this is the example. So why use dictionaries? Dictionaries are used when data needs to be stored as key value, making it easier to organize and retrieve information. Advantages of dictionary: fast and efficient data lookup using keys, easy to add, update and delete data, storing different data types in one dictionary. Keys are unique, preventing duplicate entities. So, an ideal for representing real world data such as students, employees, and products and users. So, so instead of remembering an index, the value is accessed directly using its key, makes the core more readable. Let us see the characteristics of dictionary. Python, the Python dictionaries have following characteristics. One of the characteristics is storing data in key value pair, and keys must be unique. You need to remember the keys must be unique. The keys cannot be same, but the values can be same or duplicate. Dictionaries are mutable, meaning they can be modified after creating. They are dynamic, allowing elements to add or remove, and keys can be immutable. Types such as string, integer, or tuple. uh, values can be of any data type. Dictionary prevents insertion other order. uh, Dictionary preserve insertion order. So here is some example. So if take dot py. So first I'm going to create a dictionary. Student. Here as you can see, this is the dictionary I have created, and if you actually want to call the student's age, if you even want to change or remove it, then you can do it as in the dictionary. And student's age equals to 21, and student city equals to Delhi. As you can see, we have added this. And if the age is actually present, then it is going to be added change here. As you can see, the 20 is going to change into 21. And since the city was not a key in this dictionary, so it is going to add it. So you can add the dictionary, or you can call it, and you can also call dictionaries such as student age. As you can see here, it is going to print the value whatever is going to be it, and this is how you can call it. Value of age is updated and new key pair city Delhi is added, demonstrating that the dictionaries are mutable. So these are the characteristics of dictionary, and the key value, their key value pair, unique keys, mutable, dynamic order, heterogeneous, and fast lookup. So let us go with creating list. So as you can see, you can create a list such as creating so our first example, as you can see, creating empty dish. So if you want to create a dictionary such as we will d equals to, if you want to create empty dictionary and print type d, then it is going to print the dictionary. You can create a empty dictionary by using curly bracket or using dictionary constructor. If you want to create a dictionary, you can create like this. As you can see here, you can actually create a dictionary in key value pair, and mm, using the dictionary constructor, you can also create it, but creating using Git dictionary constructor is quite a lengthy process. So it will be, but you can also create, as you can see here, if you want to create using dictionary constructor, you can create it like this. So this is how you can create. And as for the fourth example, dictionary with different data type. Dictionary can have any data type you want, such as here it is string and 20 95.5, or such as float or boolean true. Dictionaries values can have different data type, but you need to remember its key is going to be in string only, since it has to be unique, and it has to be not only unique but it has to be immutable. So it is only going to be a string for the key, but you can do it for that. And this is some examples. So accessing dictionaries element, if you want to access the dictionary element, you can use these two methods, such as you can also uh, such as here I can actually access here name, then it is going to print uh, you need to remember it has to be in string. As you can see, it is going to print the name. So first is, you can write dictionary's name and its key value, key name, and there is also another method, such as print dot get print dot get dot name. Then you can also print, as you can see here, you can also print it like this, and you can also give value as age, and it is going to print the age. So you can also call its key value by using key. So this is how you can call it. Mm, and what you can also call the multiple keys. And what will happen if the key is actually not present, such as here, if I want to create a city, since city is not present, what is going to happen? It is going to print the none. Since a city is not in it, it is going to print none. And if we'll also write it is going to print the null. So you need to remember that if the city is not there, it is going to print the null. Exit accessing a non-exist existing key, it is going to print none. So this is how you can do it, and you can actually call any value you want, key value. You can use both, and what will happen if here is not bad. You need to remember get is going to print, although get is going to print the none value, give the answer as none, but it is not going to raise an error. But here in this method it is going to raise a error like this key error, since city is not found. So it is going to raise a key error. You need to remember that when the key is existed, safer get method is actually more safer, since it doesn't actually give error. And dictionary values access using keys. Dictionary do not use indexes, such as if you are going to print like this. If I want to print one, it is going to give an error, since it does not actually uh, give index. It does not uses indexes, so it is going to give the error. So this is how you can do it. So our next one is adding items in dictionary. Since dictionaries are mutable, new key value pair can be added to at any time. If the key does not already exist, a new item is added to the dictionary. Dictionary key value dictionary's key equals to value. If you want to add a key in a dictionary which is actually existed, you can add like this. I'm going to adding items dot py. First I'm going to take a dictionary, and here if you want to add another dictionary, so you can do it like this. Students, whatever the key you are going to write, you can write it here. City and equals to whatever its value is going to be. I will write Delhi. After that, print a student. As you can see here, it is going to print. As you can see, city Delhi, Delhi is has been added in it. So this is how you can make it. A new key course with the value Python is added to the here you can see here in example the new key value course is actually added to the dictionary. Second, adding multiple items. If you want to add multiple items, so just like this, you can also add multiple items. How many items you want? Using multiple key value pairs one by one. So this is how you will do it. Second is updating items. You be updating items dot py. If you want to update an item, so how are you going to update it? Like you can update an item here. If you want to update an item, such as if I want to update the course, then I can do it like this. I'm going to write its key course equals whatever value I want it to update, such as Java. So if I'm going to print student, it is going to be updated in, as you can see, the course Python has been updated to Java. So this is how you can update an value. And if you want to update multiple value, you can do it one by one. So this is how the dictionary works. So our next one is removing items. So if you want to remove item, you need to use methods. There is no direct like this. So you need to use a method. So first we are going to removing items dot py. So our first one is using pop, remove the specific key and return its value, such as like this. If you want to first we are going to print student age student dot pop age. So if you are going to print student, then it is going to print the students. As you can see, the age has been removed from the list. So you can pop any, you can remove any key value pair using keys Through pop, and what will is going to happen if the element is if the key value pair is not present, such as if I am going to write here city, then what it is going to happen? It is going to give key error key. Since it is not present, it is going to give an error. So you can do it like this. So our second one is pop item. So what will pop item remove the latest inserted key value pair, such as if whatever the latest so dot pop item pop items print student. If I As you can see, what the pop item is actually do. Pop item is going to remove the letter inserted key value pair. As you can see, since we have created this list, but created this dictionary, so it is going to remove its last one. And what will going to happen if we are going to here add student city equals Delhi, city equals Delhi. As you can see, it has removed the city, since it was since this was the last updated last inserted, not updated, last inserted item. So it is going to be popped. It is going to be removed. So pop item is going to remove the last inserted key value. The second, so our third one is using del. Del del is going to delete a specific key value pair, such as here del students whatever. If you want to delete, such as age, and if you are going to print here, as you can see here, the age is has been removed. So you can also remove this like this, but you need to remember, if you are not going to give an here key, then del is going to remove you remove the whole list, since as you can see, since student is not, as you can see, student is not defined. That means the student is actually, here the student is created, but here student is actually after the, although if you are going to add a key, then it is going to remove the key value, delete the key value pair, and if it is, you are not going to add any key, then it is going to delete the whole dictionary. So you need to remember that. Fourth one is clear. So what the clear actually do? Yeah, I'm going to take this example. Student dot clear print student. If you are going to see it here, whatever the how many it is going to create every key value pair which is present in it and remove it. So this is what the trigger actually do, and this is how you, if you want to remove every element of every key value pair of a dictionary, then you can use the clear. And so this is how you can use the pop key, remove a specific key and return its value. Pop item, remove the last inserted item. Deletes a specific key, and clear, remove all items from the dictionary. So, and so just like that. So our next is dictionary method. So our next one is, let us go with our next one, dictionaries method. Methods dot py. What will it is going to happen? The Python provides several built-in methods that makes it easier to work with dictionary, and method helps helps help you access, update, copy, remove, or manage key value pair effectively. And dictionary methods simplify common operations and make your code cleaner, shorter, and easier to understand. Such as a here, as you can see, dictionaries. So this is how the dictionary methods are used. As you can see, dish. So if you want to, so these are the some common dictionary methods, such as get, return the value of specific keys, return all the keys in dictionary, values, return all the values in dictionary, items, return key value pair as a tuple. Key value pair as tuple, and update existing element items, or add new key value pair. pop is going to remove the specific key and return its value. We have already seen pop item clear and copy, and we have also seen the get. So let us see what are actually left. So our first one, so this is how the method is actually used. So our first one is key. First method is key. So what is key is going to do? Uh, Print student dot keys. Student dot keys. As you can see, the key is going to print every element. Every key is actually present in the dictionary, such as here the three keys are name, age, and course. So it is going to print every key which is actually present in the dictionary. So this is what the key actually do. You can use keys in loop, since key is you can also use the key in loops, since as you can see the data type of keys are, if you are going to see its data type, it is dictionary. As you can see, it is going to be dictionary, but if you can also do it such as for key in student dot keys. What it will going to do, it is going to print key, then it is going to print the every key, it is present in it one by one, or you can do it another method, or whatever you want. So this is how it can go into print it. So so this is how you can actually do it. So our next method is value method. The value method returns a view object containing all the values stored in the dictionary in a dictionary. It is useful when you only need the value and not the keys, such as if the value method returns a view object containing all the values stored in the list, stored in the dictionary. So just like keys, if you are going to, so just like key, you can also give values So this is how the first key is going to print every key which is present in the dictionary, and what the value is going to do, it is going to print the value which is actually present in the dictionary. So this is how they both actually work, and you can also use the values in loop such as like this value. So you can also do it, and you see it here like this. The value, it is going to be dictionary. It is not you need to remember, it is not going to be dictionary only, it is going to be dictionary keys and dictionary values. You need to remember that if you are going to check it stated type. So the next one is items. So item method returns a view object containing all the key value pair in as tuple, and it is commonly used when both the keys and values are needed during iteration. So what the item is going to do? Item is going to print the every key value pair is present in the dictionary, such as like this. Key values pair in dictionary, such as if you are going to print items, then it is going to print key value, print key comma value. So it is going to be print, as you can see. So what this one is going to do, it is going to print every key value pair which is present in the dictionary, and it is going to print. You need to remember, as you can see, if you want to print both key values one by one like this, name Rahul or another, here if you are going to write here like this, then it is going to print name Rahul, age 20, course Python. So basically it is going to print in key values. So you can, if you want to key values where, then you can do it using this method item. So you can do it. You can also do it in loops. So these are the methods. So our next one is get. Uh, so what the get is going to do, get method returns the value associated with specific key. Unlike square bracket, get method does not raise key error if a key is not exist. Instead it returns nothing, none, or default value. So for keys, uh, so uh, so if you want to print every key value such as like this, and if you want to get what the get is going to do, get is going to print you can call using key value using keys. If you are going to print key, it is going to give the value. What is going to happen if the key is not present? Then like this, if the key is not present, such as like city, and if you are going to give the default value as not not in the, so what is going to happen if it is not present, as you can see city key is not actually present in the in this dictionary. So what will it is going to do, either it is going to print the none, since we have already seen why how the, and if you are going to keep here default value like this, comma and default value, then it is going to print that. As you can see here, I have given default value not in list, not in dictionaries, it is not in dictionary, then it is going to print the default value. So if it is going to print the default, as you can see, if I'm not going to give any default value, it is going to print none. So our next one is update method. So update method adds new key value pair or update existing one once using another dictionary or irritable. If a key already exists, its value is replaced. If the key does not going to exist, it is going to mm, add. So what the update is going to do in update, So, so what the update is going to do, as you can see, student dot update name in comma. Instead of Rahul, I am going to write Aman, and if I'm going to print student, as you can see here, it is going to print name. You need to remember, you need to add it in like this in key value pair, like a dictionary here, like this. So it is going to update it. As you can see, the name is has been updated to Aman. What will going to happen if there is not a key value pair as for Mumbai, and as for the name I'm going to write city. Since this key value is not present in the list, what it is going to happen, it is going to update the list. As you can see here, the list has been updated. The dictionary has been updated, so you need to remember that. How can update dictionary? A city in Mumbai has been added in dictionary. So if you want to actually if you actually want to update multiple elements, so you can actually give it like this, such as here. I can also update multiple key value pairs by using comma and another things. So it is going to do that. So next is pop method. Pop method remove the specific key value, and if the key is actually not so let us see pop method. Here, as you can see, pop method, if the key, as you can see, since city is not actually a init, so we can also give here default value, as I'm going to give none. So if the city, we need to actually also print that. So So this is how you can actually print the pop. As you can see, the city is since city was not in the dictionary. If it is not going to be in dictionary, so you need to give it a default value. If you are not going to give the default value, it is going to raise an error. So you need to remember to give default value. Also, you can give anything such as keys not found or none or anything you want, such as so here's some examples you can look into. So our next type of method is pop item. So what the pop item do? Pop item method remove and returns the element last inserted key value pair from the dictionary. It is useful when you want to remove the most recent added item, and such as here you can also remove it like this. And so we have already seen pop item. So let us see what the clean method is. You have also seen the clean method. It is going to clean every key value pair in the dictionary. And so our next method is copy. What the copy is going to do? Copy is going to copy the whole dictionary into another, such as here. If I'm going to write student 1 equals to this and student 2 equals to student 1 dot copy print student 2. It is going to be print that. As you can see, the students in this dictionary has been copied to this dictionary. So you can use copy for that. Modify the copy. If you are going to modify the copy, then it is not going to change the original list since it is already been changed. So our next one is set default. If the set default method returns the value of specified key. If the key exists, is it value returns. If key does not exist, the keys is inserted with specific default value and value is returned. Such as here, if you are here. So let us see what this set default is. So here the set default actually works like this. So first we are student, after that student it is print student dot set default name, comma. If I'm going to write here a month, so whatever if it is present, as you can see, if the it is present in it, then it is going to print that. And what will going to happen if it is not present? As you can see here, if I'm going to write here city Delhi, then it is going to print Delhi. Since city is not present, it is going to take the default value, whatever is going to be here. So this is how it is going to work. Set default actually work. If it does not exist, it is going to take the default value. So our next one is form key. So the form key method create a new dictionary using a sequence of keys and assign the same value to all of them. If no value is provided, the default value is none. The form key method create actually a new dictionary using the sequence of key and assign the same values to all of them. Such as if here you can see, here we have taken keys, and here we are going to take a list as keys. And what it is going to do is uh, turn. So first I'm going to take a key. Key is equals to, I'm going to take any keys um, as name, comma, age, comma, city, comma, uh, see, course. So what it is going to do, if I'm going to do it here like student equals the dictionary, and dictionary where keys, comma, here default, we are going to give the default value as whatever the default value is going to be. such as not gi- available, not available. So if I'm going to print student, then it is going to print, as you can see, it is take dot, we have not given here method dot form key, then it is going to take here, as you can see, it is going to create a dictionary and give whatever the keys we have given, and it is going to print whatever. It is going to take a value as default value, so you can actually do it like this. So this is how the form key work without providing a value. If you are not going to provide any value such as like this, uh, if you are not going to provide any value, as you can see, it is going to take none as default value. So you need to remember that using a tuple of keys, example, using a tuple of keys, and the keys are created from tuple. Each key retrieve the value 0. So, what the difference between set default and form key? The set default value of a key and add if it is missing, and form key creates a new dictionary from a sequence of keys, sequence of keys, and modify. Set default actually modify existing dictionary, but a form key is actually going to create new dictionary. And so our next is looping through list. So let us say how the looping loops actually work in dictionary. Loop dot py. So let us take looping through dictionary. The looping through a dictionary allows you to access its key value or both key value pair one by one. Python provides several ways to iterate over dictionaries using a from loop. So let us see first looping through keys. By default, a for loop iterate over keys of the dictionary, such as if here you are going to create for key in uh, first we are going to create a dictionary. Take a dictionary here. uh, Create in student print key, and as you can see here it is age, name, age. Good, because it is going to print every key which is actually present in it, and it is not that you need to write only keys. You can also take any another name as I, and I, as you can see at that time it is going to take give the same. So keys is actually, if you want to print only keys, so you can actually do it like this. You don't need to looping is by it is actually by default it actually loop irritably over keys by default in dictionary. So if you want to loop through, like such as here, if I want to loop through like values, so for that I need to for take a name for that value in student student dot values. We need to use values method, and it is going to take one by one. After that we can print value. So it is going to print the value. As you can see, it is going to print the value from Rahul 20 and Python. I'm going to add here like this. Yeah. So as you can see, it is more readable. So you can actually, it is going to print Python Rahul 20 in Python. So this is how you can do it. So if you want to take the only loop and looping through key value using key method to execute it over keys. You can also just like this one, you can also do it for key value. So, just dot keys, then what it is going to do, it is, if you want to, as you can see here, it is going to take, although keys is not actually given important, so because a key is going to be a by default, so you can actually, you, if you want to, for more proper readability, so you can actually do it like this also. So our third one is for loop for key, comma, value in student dot items. So what this type of loop is going to do, print key, comma, value, key, comma, value. Then the name is actually going to be, as you can see here, the key is actually, so if you want to use both the keys and the value, you can do it like this. So this is how you can do. Hmm. So our next one is nested dictionary. So a nested dictionary is a dictionary that contains one more dictionary or its value, one or more dictionary or its value. It is used to organize complex and heretical data, making it easy to store, retrieve information in such a structured way. So what the first nested dot py. So what actually is nested dictionary? Nested dictionary is a dictionary which is inside the dictionary. So you can, instead of giving them values, you can actually give any key a dictionary, since it will take any values. So whenever you are going to call this key, it is going to take the dictionary. So this is how you can uh, it can work. So if you uh, and if you are going to print the students, as you can see, student 1 and its name, age, course, student 2, its name, age, course, so it is going to print like this. It is, if you want to, you print it like this, and if you, so you can do it like this. Hmm. So dictionary contains two dictionary or more than for more one or for each student. So this is another example, as you can see here. So if you actually want to call a dictionary, such as in here, if you want to call name of student 1. So you need to write in brackets student 1. After that, in square bracket name or whatever key you want for of the student, so you can give them and it is going to print that key. So this is how it will going to work for nested dictionary. So our third one is adding new items to the nested dictionary. If you want to add new items in nested dictionary, you can do it like this. You can also do it like this, since student student equals to student one name, or here if you want to whatever for first one it is for student, after that it is city, you want to add cities also, so just like that you can do it, or you can do any operation, but you need to remember to give it specific location such as like this, so it is going to track it where to do the insertion or update or remove, how what to remove, so it is going to do it like this. So let us see the second example. So here is the second example. As you can see, if you want to change from 20 to 21, you can change it here like this in here, or you can update it just like normally. You can also update here just like this. And if you actually want to look into it, you can also going to print a student. First it is going to print its student name, and after that its name and age. If I'm going to give here gap, as you can see student 1, as you can see student 1, student name, age, and student 2 name, age. So you can also print it just like that using nested loops. So this is some examples you can look into. So our next topic is dictionary comparison. Dictionary comparison in is a concise and effective way, constant and effective way to create dictionary in single line of code. It works similarly to list comparison, but instead of creating a list, it creates a dictionary using key value pair. Dictionary comparison makes the code shorter, cleaner, and easy to read. Mm. So if you want to create a dictionary using dictionary such as in single line, so you can actually going to do it like this, such as so. First one is first we are going to write compare. Compare. So if you want to, such as here, we are going to take a number and we want to add its, such as for, after that here. So just like in list, we can also add x, and here the for another x into x for x in range, whatever the range you want to, such as from 1 comma 11. So it is going to take, after that I am going to print it for key value pairs like this. Number, print number. Here, as you can see, it is going to be work like just like list. But it is going to be in pair. As you can see here, it is going to be in pair. So if you want to print from square of a number, so you can also print it like this, and you can also give, if I am also going to write. Yeah, I can also give here up to the 101, so it is going to print up to 100. So it is going to print the square of until the 100. So as you can see, it is going to print the every square. So it is going to, unlike normally, it is going to be printed in single line. So this is how it is used. So for second example, as you can see, it is for condition, for print the square of we are also going to print it of for conditions, such as for even number square, for I in range, if x mod if x mod 2 equals 0, then let us see what it is going to do. I'm going to here shorten it, and here I'm going to have like this so that it is easy to read. Even, even number. Here, as you can see, it is going to print every. So here you can print it for conditions also, such as here you need to print its loop, and here after that you need to print its condition as if. So it is going to do it like this. So you can also creating a dictionary from list. So if you want to create a dictionary using list, uh, uh, if we are going to look into it, then as you can see, so this is how you can actually create a dictionary using the list. You need to give here value as fruit, and after that its length. So whatever the value is going to be here, you can give any value for fruit in fruit. So here it will take one by one and it is going to calculate it. Yeah. So this is how you can take any dictionary from list or tuple or any through using loops. So you can also second swap keys and values. So if you need to swap the keys and values in of the dictionary, then how can you actually going to do? As you can see here, the print student A, B, C, Rahul, Priya, Raman, Aman, and if you are going to print in change for I for key and value, and if you are going to write the keys here and value here, it is going to be interchange, and after that it is going to print like this. As you can see, it has been interchanged. So fifth one is student. So fifth one is converting the value to uppercase. As you can see here, if you As you can see, the every value has been converted to uppercase, so you can actually give your conditions like this. So it is what so simply you can use the for loop. So in it, it is simply use the for loop, and here use the whatever the key value is going to be value. You can actually change or anything you want. You want to do anything you want. So this is how you can do it. So traditional method and dictionary comparison. Dictionary comparison is actually use a single line of code more concise and cleaner for a experienced a programmer, and it save time and improve readability. It is only for you need to remember this is only for the shorter time, only for short time of if else, or if it is going to be if else, then you need to remember to do another method also. So second is our next one is copying dictionary. So let's just do our copying dot py. So sometime we need to create a copy of dictionary before making changes. Python provides two type of copying. First is shallow copy, second is deep copy. So understanding the difference is important when working with nested dictionary. First is shallow copy. Shallow copy create a new dictionary, but any nested mutable objects such as list or dictionary are shared between the original and the copied dictionary. You can create a shallow copy using copy method. So, what is actually a shallow copy? Shallow copy creates a new dictionary, but any nested mutable object, such as list or dictionaries, are shared between original and copied dictionary, such as here. What such as here, if you are going to see it, it is going to take we will going to take this example of shallow copy. So here it is going to take the if you are going to see here, as you can see, there is two type of coffee in this copy. If this is the type of shallow copy. So if you are going to make the changes in copy, such as I have copied the student in new student, and I have made the changes in it, but it is not going to change in original copy as student. It is going to change only in student, new student. So this is how the shallow copy works. The copy dictionary is independent. Copied dictionary is independent. Changing a new value in copied dictionary does not affect the original value. And second is shallow copy with nested dictionary. Here, if you are going to look into it, here, here, if you are going to look into it, so this is how you can make the shallow copy. This is going to make this copy. So, as you can see here, but as you can see here, the in shallow copy is for nested loops. Nested dictionary is even if you are going to make copy and make changes after, even in copied dictionary, then it is also going to be affect in original dictionary. So you need to remember that although the student and new student are different dictionary, the nested dictionary marks is shared. And therefore, such as this dictionary is actually shared dictionary. They both, since Python is going to what the Python is actually going to do. It is actually shared with both of them. Even if you are going to copy if you are going to change the change the value of Rahul here, then it might be different than if whether it is going to be changed in new one, but it is not going to be changed in original. But if you are going to change the nested here, like the nested for nested, then yes, it is going to change into original also. So you need to remember that for dictionary. Hmm. So for that you need to do a deep copy. A deep copy is a complete independent copy of origin. A deep copy creates a completely independent copy of original dictionary, including all nested objects. To create a deep copy, use a deep copy function from copy module, such as for if you want to actually do that so that there won't be any errors. So for that we need to use the copy module as like this. And here what I'm going to do, I'm going to import the copy module. So here, as you can see, after importing the copy module, if I'm going to use the deep copy like this, copy dot deep copy, deep copy, then it is not going to change. It is not even if I'm going to here going to make changes in new student, it is not going to affect here. As you can see, it is not going to affect the original one, but here it is going to so for that you need to what you need to do is deep copy. You need to remember, if you are only going to use the copy, it is only going to be for shallow copy it is not going to work for the nested. Even if you make the nested, it is still going to make changes in original dictionary. So for that you need to remember use the copy function. Copy function after importing it, you can use the deep copy and this. The original dictionary remain unchanged because deep copy create a complete separate copy including all nested dictionaries. So this is how you can do it. So this is something you need to remember. So these are something these are some examples which is how it is actually used, how the dictionary is actually used. So let us see with let us see some questions. So our question 1.py. So our first question is create a dictionary to store your names, age, and city, then print it. So, if you want to create a dictionary to store, as you can see, we have already uh, student. After that, here I'm going to change it into city, Mumbai, and here for course it is going to be city. After that, I'm going to print student. So this is how you can do it. We have already done this one, so it was not actually. So our next one is create a dictionary of 5 fruit with their price and print the price of apple. So if for that I'm going to write question 2.py. So for that first fruits equals apple. Mm, Apple after that its price is, let us take 120, comma banana its price is 40. After that mango. Let us take its price 100. After that, orange. Let us take its price as 80. Comma. For our fifth fruit, we are going to take grape. Grape. Grapes. For grapes, it is 90. After that, we are going to print fruit dot get. Here I'm going to write apple, and then I am also going to use another method such as like this. Yeah, like this. As you can see, we can use both of this method to print it of whatever the value is going to be of the. So let us go with our third question. Q3.py. So add a new key value pair course Python to existing dictionary. So here we are going to take a dictionary as the like this. After that, we are going to add a student. After that, here course course Python. So you can actually add it like this. And there is also another method such as update. So you can also use that. Fourth one. So let us go with our fourth one. So fourth one is question 4.py. So this one is update the value of existing key in dictionary. Uh, a key You update the value of existing key. The value is actually existing here. If I'm going to write here like this student, and if I want to update, so I can say student age equals 22. You can actually update it. There's also another method, student dot update city, comma, city, comma, Delhi. Delhi, print student. So you can, oh, sorry for that. Like, so you can also update it like using both of these methods. You can use any method you want to actually update the dictionary. So let us go with our next question. For first one, remove key from a dictionary using pop method. Question 6.py, not 6. um, I want to question 5. Yeah. uh, uh, Question 5.py. Hmm. Yeah. First, we are going to take a dictionary as student. After that, student dot pop city After that, we are going to print student. As you can see, it is going to remove the city from the dictionary. So this is how you can do it. So our next one is print all the key value pair. Print all the key values and key value pair of dictionary using appropriate dictionary method, such as. So for that, first we are going to question 6 dot py. First I am going to take a dictionary here. So after that I'm going to write print student and student dot keys dot values dot items. As you can see, you can do it like this. So let us go with our question 7 dot py. Uh, Create a nested dictionary to store the details of two students. So for that, here, yeah, comma, details. So here, as you can see, we have done it. We have created a nested leaf of student. As you can see here, a nested dictionary. So our next one is question 8. Create a dictionary using dictionary comparison. that store the number from 1 to 10 as keys and their squares as values. So for that question 8.py, uh, so we are going to take now equals x x square x for x in range from 1 to for 10, then it is going to be like this. After that, for key comma value in num dot items print key comma value. Yeah, you can actually see here like this. So you can actually do it like that. So count the frequency of each character in given string using a dictionary. Yeah. So for that, I'm going to question 9.py. First, I'm take the control B count given string. So I'm going to take s equals to input enter a string. After that, frequency equals to here empty dictionary for ch in text f frequency character equals to frequency dot ch comma 0. After the print so here I'm going to write good name. As you can see, oh, here it is going to be T, not T S. Sorry for that. Get, as you can see, it can be G one time, capital G one time, O three time, D one space one time, M one time, R one, N two, and I one, and G is smaller G one. As you can see, we can print it like this. So for 10th question, question 10 dot py. Um, um, so create a simple student management system using dictionary that allow you to add a student, update student details, delete a student, or display all student. So for that, first we are going to write we want to create a system students equals to first we are going to take the empty string. After that, while true and slash n one dot add friend two dot update friend three dot delete, print, four dot, display, and after that print five dot exist exit. So after that she choice equals input enter your choice. After that, if choice equals one, role equals to input role name equals to input name. Stud students role equals to elif choice equals to role role in students students role equals to input new name. After that, else print your student not found. Student not found. After that, elif choice equals roll. For and for roll comma name in value invalid choice. So Here is the question 10th, although it might look lengthy, but here, if you are going to run it, as you can see, if I want to add a student, such as first, if I'm going to add write one, then I need to add its roll number. I will write like roll number one, name, month. After that, so the common is actually been added, and if I am going to write 4 as you want to, I want to display, then it is going to display 1 aman since, and after that if I want to update, so I would need to write 2, and such as like if I'm going to write 2 as to, since 2 is not in the in the list, as you can see it in the list there is only Aman. So if I want to do the changes, then such as here if I want to change its name, then I can change it into instead of Aman, Rahul. So after that, if I want to change here, as you can see, the one has been updated to from Rahul to from Aman to Rahul, and if I want to delete this one, such as 3 and roll number 1, such as if I want to delete roll number 2, student not found, and if I'm going to write again 3, roll number 1, as you can see it has been deleted, and if you want to see 4, as you can see it is not going to print anything since the roll number 1 is actually been deleted and there was no another, so it has been removed. So if I want to exit, I can use the fifth one, such as break. So here, what will going to happen if I'm going to write is I'm not going to exit now. What will going to happen if I'm going to write 6? As you can see, 6 is not a choice in it. There is only choice from 1 to 10, 1 to 5. So for that, after writing 5, as you can see it has been exited. So this is how, as you can see here, it's although this question was actually lengthy, but this is uh, like a small mini function, so you can actually see, look into it. So here are some questions which you need to try. I hope you all are going to do. So after that, so here, with that the dictionary is actually completed. So I hope you all are going to like my video and subscribe my channel. And in next part, we are going to see the sets. So thank you.